Hello, this is Fabrizio.
Marco.
Gabriel.
And welcome to Culture Worldwide. In this very episode, we'll be previewing all the games that happened this past weekend.
As well as talking about and predicting Coppa Italia games such as Juve and Inter.
All of this on this very next episode. Enjoy.
All right. So first, we would like to talk about this this new system we implemented for our predictions. Now,
It's going to make things fun.
Yeah. So basically, if you call the result and the exact score of the game, you will get 3 points. However, you just call the result, you only get 1 point. You call nothing,
It's pretty different.
you get a big fat zero.
Yep.
Well, and so far, Gabriel, unfortunately, has 7 points. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? I have 6.
I've always known.
And poor Marco has a measly 3 points.
3. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I only have 3.
And let's find out why we got all these points. Gab, first game, Milan-Napoli.
Well,
Let's talk about what happened.
let's honestly, let's say this. Who predicted that?
You didn't predict.
Well, technically,
I said.
yeah.
I didn't say.
You
Let me
didn't
finish.
predict that?
Let me finish. Let me finish. Who predicted that Napoli was going to destroy Milan?
Not you. I didn't say which game, though. I said the Champions League.
Listen, I said
You said this game. Napoli
I said
was gonna
Napoli-
destroy
I
Milan.
said, he said, she said.
I said they were
It
gonna
doesn't
win
matter.
2-1.
You didn't call the game.
Well, yeah, I said
You
they
didn't
were
have
gonna-
confidence enough in your prediction. You didn't call it.
That is true.
Yeah, and you
said
clearly did, though.
they're gonna tie.
Yeah, well, I listen. It happened. The game happened. It was a shock that you couldn't even see. So I don't know why you're making a
I
big
saw
deal out of
something
this.
definitely better than yours.
No,
'Cause
well, there is
at
no
least
better.
I said Milan were going to score.
The 0
Milan scored
the zero-
4 goals.
The 0 points speak for
Listen.
themselves. You called 0.
Listen.
You
A big fat 0 on the points you got.
Let's
from-
just break down the game. Listen. First goal. I don't know. It was a Brahim Diaz masterclass in that first half. He was defending. He was attacking. He was passing. That first goal he sent to Leao. Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought Brahim was a very good player, but I think he has the potential to be a world-class player. And honestly, to see Leao like that, do those things he did last season again, it's brilliant.
I always knew he had it in him though. Leao.
Well, the Leao versus Krava debate is now a lot closer than we all thought.
No.
We all. Let's be clear now. Remember what we all said. We said Krava was better than Leao.
Listen.
We all did say that.
Listen. Yes, but behind the scenes, him and I were both talking about.
Oh, behind the scenes.
Leao
Great. Nice save.
Leao
Nice
has
save,
better
buddy.
potential. Yes, better potential.
Oh my god.
But this season, how is Leao catching up? Krava has like 20 games ahead of him. This is Leao. I'm not gonna lie. I love him. I love Leao. One of my favorite players ever in the world. But right now, it's not close.
Leave it
He
to
had
2
one game.
Roma fans to backtrack.
Am I wrong? He
Leave
had
it
one
to
great,
2 Roma fans
one
to
great
backtrack.
game. One great game right now.
No, I mean, this isn't Leao's only great game of the season. You have to remember, in the beginning of the season, Milan played Inter. They won 3-2, and Leao was
No, he
amazing.
played excellent.
But how long has it
this
been?
past weekend? But let's be honest here. Who has been more consistent?
That's what I mean. It's not close.
Yeah, but
no,
remember,
it's not. So, and that's what really determines who's the better player.
Cavada, don't get me wrong, this season he's better than Leao. Remember, Leao's been in Serie A for a longer time.
Yeah.
Let's see if Cavada does that next season.
But that's
Then
what I'm
we'll be
talking
talking
about.
Well, he's doing stuff like that this season. It just didn't happen last week, and it wasn't his fault. If you watch the game, it was Napoli's fault was their defense. They got broken down really easily.
Way too easily.
This is very alarming for Napoli fans, and honestly for Serie A as a whole, because Napoli's supposed to be the saving grace of Italy this year in the Champions League. And, I could easily see a team like Bayern or Real, or even City, honestly, they score one and then they just keep on going. Napoli, pretty much, this was the first time they were tested, really, and they couldn't bounce back. They look lost.
Osimhen not being there, huge miss.
I said
huge
that.
Miss.
I
You
said
did say that.
Osimhen, he's just a different player than Simeone.
You also said Olivier Giroud was such an impactful player for Milan, and he looked absent. No assists.
That clearly shows that I don't know what game you were watching, because every AC Milan fan that's watching this can agree with me. Giroud was amazing on the night. He didn't get his goal.
Well, they have to back somebody up because there's clearly nobody else there. I want to
nobody else.
What is a striker supposed to do, Gub?
Not a striker can't score every single game.
A striker is the true testament of a good striker is he scores in big games. This was a big game, did not score.
Giroud has scored in big games.
Well, Leao was carrying the show. Brahim Diaz was carrying the show.
Leao is Milan's best player.
Giroud he had his moments, but they could have done without him, honestly.
Also,
Giroud is a player. You're telling me you would have Rebic up top and do things that Giroud does?
Oh, I'm not saying Rebic. I'm saying Milan needs a better striker. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I could agree with that.
I think they need a younger striker.
Yeah, but Giroud, like I said, a younger, better striker. Because Giroud, he has experience. Yeah, he was really great in his generation. Because now we're entering a new era. But Milan could have won that game without Giroud.
Listen, no.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
You don't think so?
I think...
Was he on the score sheet?
I think maybe they could have won, but not by 4.
That's what I was going to say,
A 7... Okay, yeah, but they would have won.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
What's the difference between a 1-0 and a 4-0? You still win. You still got the 3 points.
Relax.
First of all, this is football. There's no time for relaxing, mate. No time.
Mate, first of all, I agree. They would probably win 1-0. But
not
they wouldn't. What, you think 2?
Leao scored 2 on his own.
That is true.
That is the first one was not on his own.
Okay,
the second one too was not on his own.
Well, let's be honest. Honestly, all 4 goals were. A lot of them were individual brilliance.
Honestly, let's talk about
that. Giroud was.
Let's talk about Leao, Salah's that's what I want to say. Salah's makers. What? I've never seen that.
That second half performance was insane.
And you think he needed Giroud for that?
Listen,
honestly, those 4 goals would have been scored without him.
No, that goal was great. Don't get me wrong. But that defense from Napoli was horrible. He did him dirty. Like, that move was
the best really defender in the year in Serie A this year. Got crossed over by one of the worst players on Milan.
Okay, wait. Let me just stop you right there. Then clearly he was not the best defender in Serie A, and clearly Salah's makers, as I've been saying, is not as bad as we thought because. No trash player can do something like that.
I have a question from you. If he's not the best defender of the year, who's your best defender? Because Kim Min-jae has been the best defender.
Honestly, this shows how weak Serie A has been in the defense lately. Because Serie A has been known for their world-class defenders. Where are they now? I don't see them. No. These guys are nothing compared to a lot of players you see in the Prem. Unfortunately, I have to say
I wouldn't say nothing.
You're telling me Tomori
besides
Milan?
No.
Skriniar, De Vrij.
No, well, Skriniar and De Vrij, they're not having the best season this year.
Too.
No. Skriniar and Inter's defense, I have to say. Inter's defense, no, come on. Come on. Anything, a typical Roma fan, anything to give your players a shot.
Smalling and Ibanez have been one of the best defenders.
Anybody who doesn't follow Serie A does not know who Smalling is. I have to.
What? He played in the Prem.
Bro, first of all, that was just a bad thing.
They forgot about him. When do you hear Smalling in top defenders in the world?
I've spoken to many United fans, and they told me they would rather have Smalling than Harry Maguire.
Or even Lindelof.
You're talking about Harry Maguire. Anybody would take any defender over Harry Maguire. What kind of argument is that?
Smalling is a better defender than anyone on Juve right now.
PSG just won.
I hope you heard that.
Smalling is better than any defender
on Juve. Yeah. Anyone on Juve right now. Name a better defender.
Name a better defender.
Don't say Gatti. Don't say anyone like that.
Don't say Smalling. Do you hear yourself right now?
Name a better defender on Juve.
Bremer is better than Smalling, dude.
Not this year.
No, it's just you have to look at the management too. Not this year. What has Smalling done this year?
Okay, then
what has he done?
Look at the play. Look at
you don't watch Juve.
I watch every team in Serie A, and let me just tell you. Pull up the statistics right now. Look how Smalling's their main defender. How many goals have Roma conceded this season? Compared to Juve. Pull it up.
It's not just him, though.
That's the ultimate test of a good defense. That's an ultimate test of a great defense. Pull up the stats. Pull up the stats.
Because I asked them before, who do you think's the best defender this season if it wasn't Kim Min-jae, and he never answered.
Pull up the stats. No, I said there's no great defender in Serie A. There's
You literally just said Inter's defense.
There's nobody that stands out from the rest.
Skriniar stands.
Skriniar is technically better than what's his name?
Min-jae. Yeah, we're saying All right, then who do you think this year has been?
Yeah,
he's been standing
like
out.
I said, this season, there is no standout.
So you're telling me,
bro,
Napoli destroyed Frankfurt, and you're telling me they have good forwards. Frankfurt, they really do. And Kim and Jay, and also the other one, Rahmani.
You can't shout.
Ask any Serie A fan, they tell you Kim has been the best defender this year.
Been
any Serie A fan,
any Serie A fan,
except for Fab.
No.
Yeah,
Listen.
You got it right,
Most Serie A fans would agree with me that Serie A right now, the state of it, there's no defender that stands out.
Bro.
So
Kim Young Jae, really? Come on, guys.
Okay.
This is a ridiculous take from you.
We're overdoing this game.
You ask a random casual person on the street, you know what Kim Young Jae is? That's the ultimate test, really. People will look at you dumbfounded.
Bro.
No, seriously.
if they know what they're talking about.
Bro. You ask somebody on the street, who's Virgil van Dijk? They'll be like, yeah.
Listen,
and you want to know why? Because he actually is good. He's actually has that title.
On Liverpool.
Yeah,
okay, listen.
No, but I'm saying there's no Serie A defender that stands out.
You're telling me that if you walk to a stranger on the street, they're going to know who Krava is? They're going to know who Kvaratskhelia is on left wing.
Well, now...
By your logic, that means he sucks. Because no one knows him. By your logic, that means no one. If you go up to a random stranger on the street and be like, you know who Kvaratskhelia is?
Man, in Europe, a lot of people know who Krava is.
And in Europe,
they know who Kim is.
They know who Kim is.
No. When do you hear people talk about Kim Young Jae?
When do you hear, bro?
Why do you Napoli?
When?
Okay,
pull up any news article and praising Kim Young Jae. Go ahead.
Bro,
first of all,
he has a good game.
Who has the best defense in the league this season? Who?
I think it's...
But you think it's Napoli.
Napoli has the best. Inter. No, really, it's Inter.
This season.
It's Inter.
Okay, so in that logic, you told me Kvara is better than Leao.
More people know Leao. That's a fact, because it's just, no one really knows about
Everyone's going to say Leao is
But he's not better this year. By your logic.
But Leao, everybody knows Leao has been having inconsistent performances lately. You pull up,
and everyone knows that Kim and Jae's been a world class defender this year.
Pull up player stat ratings. No. This is the ultimate test. Pull it up.
Stat ratings? What?
Yeah.
No, the ultimate test is if you and your brain goes find that Kim and Jae's a brilliant defender.
Okay. Well, the ultimate test is you and your brain look at pull up the stats and check who's the number one rated defender in Serie A.
Kim and Jae. He's the highest rated.
Yeah? Bro, it's Lucas Martinez.
Huh?
It's Lucas Martinez, bro.
Quarta.
He's higher over Kim Young Jae.
Bro, Fatma, don't rely on that.
Honestly, he's right.
Don't rely on that.
Because where if you're in team in the league?
If that's the case, they're probably going to say Mbappe's been the best player this season.
Okay. Well, we got to continue that debate.
All right.
Okay, so it's not Kim Young Jae, it's Lucas Martinez.
Yeah, but look at Fiorentina compared to Napoli, and where are they?
Where are they? Where's Fiorentina? You're gonna rely on that.
Okay. You know what? We have gone way. Okay, next game, Juve Verona, a game
Wait, let's close out Napoli Milan the right way. Do you think now that they're gonna play in Champions League, is it gonna be a different game, or do you think is Milan now showing you that they can beat Napoli?
Okay, well, it could go two ways. This is definitely going to boost Milan's confidence, right? We can agree on that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. However, this is the ultimate test for Napoli now. This can actually be a good thing. Because what did we say before? Napoli haven't been tested yet. How will they bounce back? This can be a great test for Napoli. Because this will prove that they're if they're champions or not.
Yeah.
Because they just lost 4-0. This is a wake-up call. They've been destroying teams left and right this whole season. This is the first time somebody's actually put it to them. And I believe they will wake up from this.
It is a wake-up call.
Napoli is too... I think they're too good compared to the rest of Serie A to not wake up from this. And Milan are too inconsistent.
I think Napoli will wake up from this, but I still don't think they're going to beat Milan.
This is only Serie A. Compared to Champions League, it's a whole different energy to that game. This can be Napoli. They lost 4-0. But then Milan might get destroyed too. Who knows? This is just Serie A.
I agree.
It's a whole different ballgame than
Exactly.
Champions League.
I agree with you.
Also, Napoli is 12 points ahead of second. 12? Am I doing it right?
No, they're way more.
What am I saying? 22 points ahead.
Yeah.
Bro, by that means, they're coming into that game. Yes, they have to win because it's bragging rights. But they're coming into the game knowing they're 20 points ahead of second place.
I'm 100% on board with you, and I don't think this will really tells anything, to be
No,
honest.
me either.
This
Yes.
isn't a good indicator.
Congrats to Milan, 4-0. Great game.
Absolutely.
But it's only Serie A.
All right, well, now finally moving on. Juventus Verona, another Allegri masterclass. Yeah.
Let's hear you talking about your team first.
Well, what is there to say? Another boring game, awful football as usual from Allegri. I don't know how he still has his job. I mean, yeah, the contract, whatever. You gotta, in the long run, you're gonna lose even more money. What is Juventus doing,
course.
man? This has always been their problem. They're bored. It's always been their problem. And honestly, all of Serie A as a whole. And this is just, yeah, we got the 1-0. We got the 3 points. Great. It was against Verona. This is a team you're supposed to be 2-3-0 with the amount of quality players we have compared to, I don't even know.
To be honest,
wasn't
Juve played their bench. They didn't play like
That is true, but that's, again, it's Max Allegri. Why would you do that?
That is true, but
I understand the derby, right? I understand the derby, whatever. But, you know, it's up to you to keep your players fit. Exactly. Why are players getting hurt all the time? Why? They're not...
It's not all on Allegri.
It's Serie A, honestly.
It's not all
well, we all know
Allegri.
you think like Allegri. We all know that, Gab.
Okay, first of all, you got to get your facts straight. How is
I
a
gotta get-
manager
how
is a manager
I gotta get my
gonna
facts straight.
gonna make sure that players are getting injured? Now, those are due to the physical trainers.
Okay,
who train
okay,
them.
yeah, no.
You know that,
okay,
right?
okay. But the manager has to really step up the intensity of his training as well, right?
They're getting injured a lot.
No,
it's because they're doing a lot of high intensity training.
No. They're getting injured a lot because they're not doing enough training.
No,
enough
he's right.
intense training.
I heard rumors that they play
Yeah.
really like.
Well,
It's been said. It's been noted, Gab.
Yeah,
It's been
Delit-
noted.
Delit
And
did
under
say.
Conte, we didn't have this many injuries.
because Conte trains you like a.
Yeah,
he wants to kill you.
exactly. So,
on Spurs.
and it's been noted, like Marco said, it's been noted that Allegri half-asses everything.
He does. I heard
I
rumors
don't
that they.
think Allegri
train
should
well.
be in that job anymore. But going back to the game, I mean, Juve.
It wasn't convincing.
It's just a classic Juve this season. You know, score a goal in the second half. They sit back, they defend, do their job, and they close.
It's
out the
absolutely awful. They won. Whatever.
wasn't convincing at
It's
all.
typical Juve. This doesn't show anything, honestly. Hopefully Allegri gets fired. Maybe he trips on a rock, falls, hurts his head, and he's out of commission. And we
Or
got a
he
new manager.
becomes a better coach.
Bro, at this point,
It's pretty cruel.
at this point, the ball boy could do a better job than him. And I'm not over-exaggerating. That's just the truth.
For being 15 points behind where they should be, and the fact that they have Allegri, and the fact that they're just doing horrible this year, they're still pretty high in the league for what they.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we got robbed those 15 points. But, yeah. I mean,
They're
that,
still
but that
pretty
just
high.
shows you the state of Serie A. If a team
You're
playing
right, no.
as trash as Juventus should technically be in second place, what does that really say? I mean,
No,
come
you're
on.
right. Yeah.
All right, moving on to your precious club. Roma Sampdoria. I predicted Roma will lose because, let's be honest, Mourinho isn't far off from Allegri. He's just not. I mean, now his best days are behind him. But Roma did get the job done. El Shaarawy proving once and again that he should play for Italy.
Of course. We don't have a left wing, and he should be that
I
left wing.
still don't understand that. How can a player that this season has been one of Roma's best players scores in the big moments, always showing up? We gotta get, Italy's gotta get him on the team. It's just I don't understand it.
Listen, as a Roma fan, there's not really much to say for this game. We played well. I mean, the first half, 0-0. Don't get me started about that. But second half, 3 goals. Gini Wijnaldum, Dybala. That's all I have to say. And El Shaarawy, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say here.
No.
Roma did get the job done. They
They
proved
played
me
well.
wrong. I'll give you guys props on that one. They did what they were supposed to do.
I thought we played very well.
Yeah, for once.
I mean, I think this is a good confidence boost going into the Europa League game.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully they carry that energy. Now, speaking of Europa League, a team that's not in it, Lazio Monza.
Oh, good.
Lazio Monza. I mean, there's really not much to say about this game. Lazio. They won.
Milinkovic and Pedro getting on the score sheet.
They got the job done. That's it. Moving on. A very.
I don't care.
This made my day. Another typical Inter performance. I just love seeing this happen to them. I hate Fiorentina, but I hate Inter more. They're even more garbage. If I could wipe my ass with an Inter toilet paper every day, I would. Somebody's need to create that.
Listen, props to Fiorentina for winning. 1-0, yeah, but listen, they're going far in Conference League. They beat Inter. Props to them.
I think they win the Conference League.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so too.
Inter had so many chances. I mean, I saw this game. It's just like this is the story.
They need to fire their coach.
It's the story of the season, with Inzaghi, and the forwards like Correa shouldn't even be at.
I mean, from my point of view, please keep Inzaghi because this will continue to happen every week.
Yeah.
I love that. Please do not fire Inzaghi because you'll keep getting results like that. You'll keep losing. Great for me. Great for all you.
Great for you, but it's not like Allegri does the same.
Oh no, of course, but Inzaghi gives him a run for his money for worst coach in Serie A.
Well, props to Fiorentina though. They hadn't won against Inter in like 10 to 15 games.
Well, Fiorentina, I hate you, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend for now. But after this game, screw you. All right. Last game, Atalanta did. They beat Cremonese.
As expected. I mean,
Cremonese did tie the game though, and I watched a bit of it. It was pretty intense.
Listen, they beat us twice.
What Atalanta game isn't intense?
That is true.
That was insane.
They're a very good team.
Yeah, every game is intense, even when they destroy teams.
This guy Højlund is someone really to watch for Atalanta. Every single year, they always produce some unknown players. They have Lookman this year. Bogas playing really good, and Højlund. That's a crazy attack. So they could definitely, qualify for Champions League.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, the last thing.
Coppa Italia.
Coppa Italia semifinal.
Let's
the big one.
The other game. Not your team. Let's talk about that after.
All right. Well, I mean, the other one's pretty. Fiorentina, Cremonese. Fiorentina takes this, guys.
Me too. But Cremonese might score, but I think Fiorentina will take it.
Well, Cremonese, they're pretty much going to Serie B next year, so they have a potential to play a final.
Yeah, but they'll get broken down.
Yeah, I think...
Final score, guys.
3-1 Fiorentina.
Cremonese's home. I'm going to go...
3-1 Fiorentina.
I'm going to go with...
2-1 Fiorentina.
I'm going to go with 3-1 also.
All right, okay.
All right, now the big one, the Derby d'Italia. The Saints versus the Devils.
Listen,
Juventus versus Inter.
I see, honestly, Juve taking this. For some reason, I have a feeling about this game. It's going to be Juve's game.
Yeah, I think Juve actually, I could see another 1-0.
I think they're,
Juve's home. This is a difficult one because Inter have to respond from that loss somehow.
Yeah.
And the best way to do it is to beat Juve at Juve Stadium. But I don't see it. But I do see Inter putting a good game. I could see Juve winning this though 2-1.
Well, the thing with Inter is I feel like they don't have a tricky player like Juventus has. We have Di Maria, who will cause.
No, you're right.
And Kostic is going to be a big problem for Inter. He's been both games already that they played. Kostic has been a big problem. I can honestly, I take back. I actually don't think this will be a typical 1-0. I think Juve will win 2-0 comfortably.
Listen, I agree with the whole player. They don't really have that wow player. They have great players.
They
have great players. Like Barella, he does his job well, but they don't have that wow.
Yeah, but Barella doesn't score goals. But
he's the box to box.
No, of course. But yeah, it's not that wow player. They don't have a Di Maria.
Listen, you know who doesn't score?
If he decides to play,
you know who doesn't score goals? His man. His Lukaku man. He doesn't score goals.
Yeah, he does not. I'm sorry,
score goals. Even Lautaro doesn't even score.
He's just not having.
Lautaro is like he's.
No, he's so inconsistent. Too, I don't know. He's almost like inconsistent.
It's Inter this season.
No, that too. Yeah.
The IN and Inter is really stands for inconsistent.
No, you're right.
That's what it's not just the front players. Bastoni's not having a good year this year. Skriniar is not having a good year either.
But I feel like it's the morale of the team. You don't have a great coach. Like you don't really want to play for that coach. You know what I mean? Like, a coach that doesn't really know anything.
I mean, this applies to Juve as well, but I feel like Juventus have a lot more to play for, seeing that their players get paid the most. Juventus have been great this past decade. We don't want to lose that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nah, it's not about the pay because Inter's players get paid well.
Well, not as much as Juve, and also the 15 points. Really, we really want to make a statement now.
Well. Inter's got Champions League. Juve's got Europa. Both Coppa Italia. This is going to be a crazy game.
Big game.
Well, guys, tune into our next episode where we'll actually cover the results of this Coppa Italia match. This is Kacha Worldwide. We're out.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
Take care.
She's homeless. So homeless.